Hi, so today we're looking at how secure forms or form data can be used in a managed file transfer workflow. So many managed file transfer systems have workflow engines that can ingest form data, which if you're looking at the example that's already been detailed in the blog item previously, we've got fields that are going to capture data and feed it into a managed file transfer solution. Typically we've got two types of data here. We have form data, which will be fed into the system using XML, and we've got images, both of which, once they've landed on the system, can then be used by forward ongoing processes. So taking this example a little further forward, is a policyholder is updating or uploading their claims information to an insurer. The insurer is going to want to do a number of things, which might be to notify a claims handler, it might be to notify the policyholder that they've received their information. They might want to move the photographs or video footage onto an internal system. So all of these things are possible, as are a number of other additional workflows. This is just a very simple example. So here we'll take an email, we'll capture the name and the policy number, and we can get that email to be sent back to, you'll have to excuse my terrible diagrams, but that's the policy holder, as confirmation that they have received the information. In addition, the same information, name and policy number, can also be used as a sanity check, so they can cross-reference that against an internal database to say, actually, is this a real policy holder? So we can query the two form data fields against the database that they've got and get information back that confirms that the policy holder is a valid policy holder too. As we're all capturing lots of images on our smartphones and iPads and whatever else these days, you'll find that the names that are associated with the files aren't necessarily something that associates with an accident or a policy. So when the images come in, we can take a number of variables here, so we can take the policy number, and reference it against the images, so we can then rename the images, which might be something along the lines of policy number underscore date. We can even include name in there, and then we can forward that on to an internal storage area, so which would correspond with the claim that's being made. Excuse me standing in front of the diagrams. So in essence, we've got a variety of different ways in which that data that's being fed into the form by the policyholder or by an external trading partner in a wider context that can be used in a workflow. Depending upon what data is being fed into the workflow, we can kick off a number of different processes, whether it's integrating to other internal systems, whether it's configuring and delivering notifications, whether it's moving the files to an alternative location. There's a myriad of different tasks that can be completed. We're just scratching the surface. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about how forms and form data can be utilised in a managed file transfer workflow, please don't hesitate to get in touch with myself or one of the team.